Hey guys, welcome back to Daisy Crochet, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be talking about stocking stuffer ideas that you can crochet this year for Christmas, for people's stockings. And I did this video last year and I absolutely loved it, and you guys did too. So today we have like over 35, I think we have like 38 more ideas, and some of them are kind of like combined ideas, but I have pins for all of them, and all the pins will be linked in the description box down below, as always, on a Pinterest board, so you guys can click on the board if you want to pin any of these or find the patterns or tutorials or whatever. And I'm really hoping you guys can't hear background noise because I just started my dishwasher, so it's kind of loud, but just try and ignore it. And I'm gonna try and do this not like quickly, but like also I'm gonna get to the point, because I currently have to have my curtain open because that is how I get my lighting. But it's snowstorming currently and it's only November 9th, so my window's broken and it gets freezing in here, so I currently have everything like shoved against my curtains so that it doesn't get so cold, but since it's open it's really cold. So we're gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna try not to freeze. So these are not gonna be in any specific order, and like I said, there might be some overlap, like a standard idea with a few different pins, you know. But the first one is going to be this bubble stitch hot pad. My mom actually makes a lot of hot pads and like trivets is what she calls them, and it's with this really cool thermal stitch, but this one is using a bubble stitch, which I also think is very cute. Any stitch that's like pretty thick is really good for these. And then I actually would have to double check with her, but I think you need to use kind of a combination of yarn types, so I think it's best not to use like 100% acrylic, but also don't use cotton. I don't know, some combination of the two usually works, I feel like, because acrylic can melt, just so you guys know, but depends on how hot the things are that you're gonna be using this for. But yeah, I thought that this like kind of rolled up in a stocking would maybe be a really good idea. You could also do a little set of them if you wanted to. Next up, we have something that's really good because it's super small and it's quick to make. It is this like dish towel holder, and I really like this idea. I've been talking about it a lot recently because I think it's just such a good, quick and easy gift to make for literally anybody who has a kitchen, basically. I guess you could even put this in your bathroom if you really wanted to, but I think these are super cute. They would be pretty easy to make, and I think it would make a great stocking stuffer. You could also get them new towels and attach this to one of them so they know what it is. Okay, the next idea is another one I've been talking about a lot because I absolutely love this pattern, and it is this dishcloth set. I love these so much. I think they're so perfect for gifting, and they're like elevated dishcloths, which I really love because usually I just do single crochet ones, and I actually have gifted those before, so they do make good gifts, but these ones are just so much cuter and I absolutely love them. So you could do a little pack of them and put them in the stocking, and I just think it's a really great idea. I moved you guys a little bit closer, but the next one is actually going to be one that's my pattern, and it is this velvet scrunchie. So if the person that you want to fill the stocking for likes scrunchies or has long hair, this is a great pattern that you could maybe make a little pack of 3 of their favorite colors. And this is a super quick pattern to make. I have a free video tutorial here on YouTube for it, so if you're interested, make sure to check it out. And I absolutely just love this idea for so many different types of people for a stocking. The next idea is going to be this granny square plant hanger. I really like this idea as well. I personally would really want to put a plant in it for the gift, but since this is stocking stuffers, I don't know if that would be possible. So you could just kind of fold it up and put it in the stocking and then tell the person what it is if they don't know what it is. But I really love this idea as a gift in general, but I think it would also fit perfectly in a stocking. And usually when I'm doing these stocking stuffer videos, I also try and do some like quicker, smaller things so that they fit and so you can make them kind of at any time before Christmas. So I think this is a great idea because it's just a few granny squares put together. Next up, I have 2 car hangings. I really like this idea for stocking stuffers as well. So I have a Christmas themed one, which is like the tree, bow, and snowflake. This one is so cute for Christmas time. But I know some people might not want to give Christmas themed things on Christmas just because they won't really get much use out of it if they don't want to put it up after Christmas. So I also saved this Lily of the Valley one. I think this one would work really well for a lot of different people because it's pretty standard, but I also think it's really pretty and cute. So those are just 2 ideas, but obviously car hangers in general could be a great idea. You could do the favorite character, the favorite flower, whatever. I think it's really a great idea. Next up is probably one I did talk about last year because it's just a really good gift idea in general because it's useful, but they also can whip up pretty quickly. So it is coasters. Coasters in like a little set would fit perfectly in a stocking, and you can really do any type that the person might really like their favorite colors, their favorite characters, their favorite flowers again. And I just have these little flower ones saved. I've made these before and I gifted them last year, so I really like them. But just search up coasters or whatever kind that you think that the person might like, and you can make them a little set to put in their stocking. Next up is this super cool thing. I'm gonna kind of look down because I want to see what it actually is, but I always thought that this was like a little phone case with a charger in it, but now I feel like it might be hanging on an outlet. If it's hanging on an outlet, don't do that. I would not recommend that. But I thought this was so cute. You could do either more like this one, or you could do a little AirPod phone case combo thing. I thought it was just a really useful little thing. I probably have an AirPod case on here as well, but if I don't, I really like that idea. So yeah, this is just a little charging case for your phone. Next up, I always like the idea of gifting bags and stuff, but for stockings they don't always fit. So I have this super long and skinny pencil case type one. This is also really good for crochet hooks if the person that you're gifting to is also a crocheter, but if they're not, makeup brushes, makeup products, pencils, whatever go really well in here. You could fill it for them if you wanted to. And I just really love these as a quick and easy idea. I actually was gonna make this a few years ago, but I don't think I ever ended up making it. The pink one, the pink and white one with the heart on it. I was gonna make it when I was working at a summer camp, and I brought the yarn, but I don't think I ever made it. So yeah, but I really like this idea, and I think it would make a perfect gift to put in a stocking. Next up, we have a little plushie item. I think I have a couple more plushies on here as well, just in case you're a plushie creator and you really want to make that for a stocking. I have some really great ones that would fit pretty well in a stocking, I think. So the first one is this Huggy Buddy, and they come in a whole bunch of different animals, which I love because you can make their favorite one. And I think this is just so cute. I don't know exactly, do you hang it off of something, I think, but I really love it, and it would make the perfect little gift. You could also attach it to something that you want them to use it on. And this also says it has a free pattern attached, so that is amazing. Next up, I thought this might be a good gift for a stocking. For some people, it might not fit depending on your stocking size, but maybe a mini one would work. It is this cake box. I really wanted to give cake boxes last year, but I could not find the actual boxes, so I have always wanted to do them, but we'll see if I ever find them. But yeah, I like this idea. You can also fill it with things if you wanted to, and I think it would just make a really good gift. Next up, this would also make a really good gift, and it is this can cozy. I talked about this pin in my gift ideas for dads / brothers / masculine gift ideas video, and I really like it, but it also would fit perfectly in a stocking, so we love that. And I would definitely consider doing something like this for the people that I can think of that I would fill a stocking for. Next up is definitely one I talked about last year because it's one of my faves, and I did give this to most of my female family members last year. It is these claw clips. They are puff flower claw clips. I used Blondie Knots tutorial on YouTube if you're wondering, and I really like these. They are not too difficult to make, but there's something unique and different, and I think this would also go perfectly in a stocking for somebody. Next up, I thought maybe you could put this at the top of the stocking because I don't know if it would fit in some people's stockings, but it is this granny stitch basket. And I personally am going to be making these granny stitch baskets for a few people in my family this Christmas, and I'm going to be filling them with some of their favorite things. So I really like that idea. So you can either do that as a gift on its own, not in the stocking, or you could put it in the stocking, and I think either would be perfect. The next idea I have on here is a mug cozy. I do talk about mug cozies a lot as gifts because I think they just make really good gifts. but this one is super cute. It's like a granny stitch style, and I really like the colors on this one as well. You could also put this on a mug and put it in their stocking if you wanted to, for a little 2-in-1 gift. Next up, we have a little bag charm. This one is going to be cherries, but there is a ton of bag charm patterns and styles out there. I also think most bag charms kind of work as like car hangers too, so that is just kind of the idea. But I really like this one, and I think a lot of people would really like just a little crocheted bag charm for their stocking. Next up, we have another like kind of bag type thing. It is like a small drawstring bag. I thought these were adorable. I love the little designs on them. I would definitely make this for like a kid, and I'd fill it with a few little things maybe. I think these are really cute, and I had never seen this print before, so I definitely wanted to include it as an idea. The next idea that I have on here is a wristlet keychain, key ring type thing. I don't really know, but it goes on your wrist and then it attaches to your keys or anything that you want to put it on. And this one is super quick and easy. It's literally just looks like single crochets in like a little line, and you attach it. So this would be perfect if you're looking for more of a last minute idea. You could also attach a keychain to this as like a start of the like keys. I think that would be a really cute 2-in-1 idea. Another really good idea I have on here, in my opinion, is a bookmark. And for other gift idea videos, I've kind of been talking about how you could also do like a book sleeve, or you could also do a book with this gift. But I think for a stocking, it might just be better to just do the bookmark, because I don't know if a whole book would fit inside of a stocking. But I really love this coffee cup one. I've been talking about this one a lot, specifically in the mom slash feminine sister gift ideas video that I made, and I just think this one is so cute and so many people would really love it. But there's so many bookmark ideas out there, so again, think of their favorite character, favorite color, and go with that. The next idea is this sunglasses case. You could also get them a new pair of sunglasses if you wanted to. I think that'd be a great 2-in-1 idea. Or if they used regular glasses and they wanted to put it in there, that would also work. But I thought these ones were just super cute. They wouldn't take very long to make. The next one I saved because the pin says Crocheted Stocking Stuffers on it as the title, and it is this Papa Bear stuffed animal plushie. I talked about this one in the dad gift ideas video because it would be really good for a dad. I would also make this for my grandpa, but yeah, this is like a good size plushie to put in a stocking. So if you're interested in doing that, you could definitely do that. You could also put any of these like plushies I'm talking about on a ornament and make it an ornament. I think that would also be a really good idea if the person doesn't really like plushies necessarily. I think it would be really cute to hang it up as an ornament on your tree. Speaking of ornaments, these could arguably be ornaments, but it's also kind of silly because it is a mini Christmas stocking pattern, and I thought it'd be really fun to like put that inside of a stocking inside of a stocking. But this is also a beginner-friendly step-by-step crochet pattern, which we love. And yeah, I would probably make this as an ornament, but I don't know if you have somewhere else that you think they would like to display it, go ahead. The next pattern is going to be Fiona's pattern from here on the channel, and it is the mini octopus pattern. This one is the more slowed down step-by-step version of the tutorial, but if you just want the pattern really quickly, we also have a older tutorial, and it will just give you like the basic pattern. I absolutely love these. They're market bestsellers. Kids love them. Everyone loves them. And I highly recommend trying it out. You could also put them on an ornament if you wanted to. The next thing is a cup cozy. So kind of like the mug cozy or like hand cozy, but it's a cup cozy. And I really like this one because it's like, gives me sock monkey vibes. So I thought this would work for a lot of people. And I actually have like, my grandma really likes sock monkeys, so it reminds me of her. But yeah, I thought this was a really cute one to include. And you could also put it on a cup if you wanted to make it like a 2-in-1 gift. Next up, I did not do this intentionally, but I was going on like my created by you pins or whatever, so I was doing all of those first, and then I went into other pins that are not made by me, but they're kind of all of me and Fiona's tutorials and pins in a row. I did not mean to do that, so don't think I'm trying to like sell you on all my patterns suddenly. I'm not. Also, they're all free, but they are kind of all in a row, just so you know. Heads up. But the next idea is really good for like kids, and it is a crocheted freezy holder pattern. I always say freezy holder, but then I realize that most people don't call it a freezy. Like, from not where I live. So it's like an ice pop, or like, you know, the frozen tubes. Yeah, they make really good gifts. I know a lot of people have bought these as stocking stuffers in the past from me at my Christmas markets, and yeah, they make a really good gift. You can do a little set, or you can do different colors for like different kids. I think it's a great idea, and maybe not perfect for the winter depending on where you live, but it can get them excited for summer. Next, we have a couple of my keychain patterns. I have a whole bunch of keychain patterns on the channel, so you can check them out if you're interested, but a few ideas I have are my puff flower keychains, my lucky charm for leaf clover keychains, and my sunflower keychains, and then also the one that I forgot to include on the board is my watermelon keychains. But yeah, those are all my keychain patterns I have. And then Fiona also has her lip gloss, lip balm holder keychain that is really, really great to gift as well. You could put a lip gloss or a lip balm inside of it for 2-in-1. Love that idea. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of keychains on the channel if you're interested, and if you don't want to make one of those, there's tons of keychain patterns out there, so you can do like their favorite character again, their favorite flower, whatever you think they would like. Another idea we have from here on the channel is Fiona's 2-in-1 leaf bookmark and headphone charm. I really like this idea. The headphone charm piece is only available in the updated tutorial, just so you guys know. The first tutorial was like one of the first videos we ever made here on the channel. Does not include the headphone loop, but other than that, you can follow whichever one you want. I would recommend the updated one, but the old one is definitely like one of our most popular videos, so I understand if you want to follow that one instead. And I think this is a really good gift that you can kind of do as a 2-in-1, because they can either put it on headphones or they can put it in a book. And then I think the last one that's our patterns is Fiona's stress ball pattern. Again, we have a step-by-step beginner-friendly tutorial. It's called the updated one, and then the other one is the older one that is just really basic if you just want the pattern. I think these make great gifts. I know a lot of people have also purchased these as stocking stuffers before from us, and yeah, a lot of people just really like them, so I highly recommend trying that out. The next idea is like a wallet slash a card holder. So I have this checkerboard one that folds over. I think this one is so cute. I would love to make this for somebody, because I really like that you can do like their favorite colors as the checkerboards, but it's also like a super useful item. And then I also have this smaller card holder. You could even put gift cards in this if you wanted to, as like a 2-in-1, and it just has a bow on it. This one doesn't close either, so I don't know if I would put like really important cards in it just in case they fall out, but I really like this idea as well. And then the next idea that we have is more coasters, but these ones are kind of more 2-in-1 because they are plant coasters. I've made these before and I absolutely love them. I sold them at markets as well. And so I just have these ones that are like the basic leaf shape, and then I also have these ones that are like, I don't even know, they're like brown in the middle, and then they have like the leaves coming off of them, but then when you put them in the pot, it looks more like a succulent to me. I've made the monstera leaf ones before and I really love those, so highly recommend trying this out if you have like a plant lover in your family, or you want them to kind of have a 2-in-1 use, the coasters. I think this is a great way to do it. And then the final idea on this Pinterest board is one I have talked about in my gift ideas videos, but I thought it would also make a perfect stocking stuffer because it's just really small, simple, but it's super fun. And it is this Santa hat on a chocolate bar. So I think this is such a cute idea. I would also make the Santa hat into an ornament for a 2-in-1, and so that they kind of have somewhere to put the Santa hat afterwards. But yeah, I thought maybe buying their favorite chocolate bar and putting a Santa hat on it would be really cute. You could also do a full-size chocolate bar. I think that would be more of like a, not like a good gift, but then you wouldn't have to buy like a 50-pack of candy, you know? So maybe that would be easier, and you could do a Santa hat on it. I think it's just an adorable idea and a great way to end off the stocking stuffer video. But like I said, guys, that is going to be it for the stocking stuffers ideas for 2025. But if you're interested in more ideas, I do have a video from last year of more ideas that you guys can follow, and there might be a little bit of overlap, but I don't think there's too much because I literally looked at that board and I was like, hey, what do I need to include this year and what can they just go watch? So yeah, there's tons more ideas for you over there, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be Vlogmas Day 2, so if it isn't, disregard that. But I'm really excited to be filming Vlogmas videos now, and I really hope that you stay tuned for all 12 days. You can also watch yesterday's video if you want to, I will be making a playlist for Vlogmas videos and adding the videos every day. So if you're coming into Vlogmas not on day one, then you can go back to the playlist and watch them all and get caught up. But yeah, I'm really excited. We also have Vlogmas 2024 if you want to watch that. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to see more videos like this one. Again, we have videos coming out every day for the next 12 days, I hope. So stay tuned and get excited. And I can't wait to finish out this year crocheting with you guys. I really hope you got some great inspo for this video. I know I did, and I'm so excited to gift some of these things this year. That is going to be it for today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!